Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Paul back here again with another video at you, and as promised, this is going to be my complete Scream Factory collection overview. Now, just before I begin, just to make you aware, I do not have every single title. In fact, I'm a million miles away from there. But I have a small, modest collection. You know, I got quite a decent amount of Scream Factory that I've been collecting over the years. I only have one box set to show. And to give you a short and sweet reason why is because money. It's just these things are expensive to buy over here in the UK. So I'm very choosy. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna rule it out and not get them. It's just I'll get to them eventually when I have the money and basically when I'm in a better place. But the only box set which I'm going to show you first is the complete Friday the 13th collection. So I haven't opened this one because I actually have the original first release, which was a tin. I don't have it out. I just didn't think there was a point of showing it to you because this is the up-to-date one, and that this is basically the one to have. So as you can see, it's got all of the Friday the 13th there with the booklet there. I haven't actually opened it, but I do know that when they first released this set, there were issues with 3 of the movies. I do have the replacement discs as well, which I did email the company and they were good enough to send them to me free of charge. So I'm happy about that. I don't know if there are problems with the movies in this set. I really don't know, but as a precaution, I complained anyway, and just in case, I got them replaced, as I do know a lot of YouTubers were having a lot of problems with 3 of the movies from this set. So this is the complete Friday the 13th collection as it stands today. Has every single one. Yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic set to have. I'm not sure if it's out of print. It could be out of print. I'm not too sure, to be quite honest, but it's still reasonably affordable online. It's not like, you know, stupid prices or anything like that. What do I mean by stupid prices? Like £400 or £500, like the Halloween set, which I did have before, but 2 reasons why I sold it on. One, because the condition weren't that great, and I've got OCD issues, and I like my stuff looking good, so that was always like haunting my bloody nightmares. And the other reason really is because I got a decent price for it. In actual fact, I was very surprised how much I got for it. But anyway, I don't have the Halloween, but it doesn't mean I don't have the Halloween movies, because I have them in another box set. But that's for another video, for another time. I will show you that one. But that's the complete Friday the 13th set. Just put that bad boy over there. So I'm going to show you, I'm not going to talk about these movies much because there's quite a lot. I think there's like over 100. So, and I think Scream Factory is around about 250, 300 at the moment. But like I said, I'm a million miles away from having all of them. And I don't think I'll ever have all of them, to be honest with you. Because it's a case of 3 steps forward, 10 steps back. Anyway, let me begin. These are all with the slip covers. These are all the limited edition ones. So I got the editor. Not bad. Bit weird, but I enjoyed it. Not much of special features, but it was watchable. That's the editor. The next one, starring Mel Gibson, Mad Max. This was a decent flick. Wasn't the greatest. I think it's one of the weakest out of all the stories, out of all the Mad Maxes, to be honest with you. But it was okay. It was a decent watch. Bit of an odd choice for Scream Factory to announce this one when they did release it, or when they did announce it. But anyway, that's Mad Max. I apologize in advance if there is a lot of glare. You're always going to have that in my videos, sadly, because I've got these protective baggies on my movies. The next one is a sought after release. This is out of print. I mean, these are all out of print for the most part, but Dolls, Charles Band film. This is a great movie. I love this film. I just love the storyline and the practical effects. You know, to me, it was very creepy, very eerie. I just like this movie a lot. I highly recommend. This is a better Charles Band film, if that makes sense. You know, this is one of his better movies. This is highly enjoyable, guys. I highly recommend this one. That's Dolls. This goes for a lot of money now, especially with the slipcover. It's ridiculous prices. I can't understand how scalpers can get away with putting that on eBay. But anyway, we're not here to discuss scalpers. The next one is starring Drew Barrymore. This is a Stephen King film, Firestarter. This is a very young Drew Barrymore in this film. Actually, I haven't opened this one, and I've had this for a while now. But I will get to it eventually, you know. Those are the features there. I will get to it eventually. I have so many, guys, movies to watch. Honestly, I mean, last week I watched about 5 or 6 Scream Factory movies just to sort of like get the ball rolling, because I have so many titles and so many different labels from, it's just crazy to even stand here and tell you how many. The next one is one of my personal favorite movies of all time, and considered one of the best werewolf movies, if not one of the best werewolf movies made. That's The Howling. A lot of people like to choose An American Werewolf in London, and I totally agree. You know, that is a fantastic movie as well. I love that film. So to me, you know, if someone would ask me what is the better movie, I couldn't decide. I just literally could not decide. This would be like a tie for me, because they're both good movies. They're both good stories. Good, both of them got good acting in it. Good practical effects. I'd say the one thing that An American Werewolf in London's got better going for it, if I had to compare the movies, is the music, the score of the movie. I would prefer An American Werewolf in London as opposed to the Howling soundtracks music, but that's just a small minor gripe. I mean, it's still a great movie, and this is a great cover art as well. I love this film. I've seen this film so many times growing up. Those are the features. Yeah, I mean, Dee Wallace, Patrick McNee is in here. So many famous people. And this is a great werewolf film. One of my personal favourites. That's The Howling. The next one is Deadly Blessing. I enjoy this one. Not a lot of people do, but I like it. A lot of famous people. Young Sharon Stone. Ernest Borgnine. Yeah, there's quite a few people there. Michael Barrowman there. I like this movie. It was a creepy film. I quite enjoyed it. This is one of the early release of Scream Factory, by the way. And again, that one is quite affordable. It's not like one of those high in demand movies. Unlike this one, The Babadook. I haven't seen this one. Now, I've had this edition for years. And I'm like that. I'm a weird collector. I buy movies sometimes. I chuck them in the collection. And either I forget about them or I'm like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. And I never do get to it. So I don't know why. I don't know. Does it ever happen to you guys? You know, is it just me? I don't know. But I haven't opened this one. I know this is the one that's out of print and it's the one that pops out. You know, you've got this character here. I don't know nothing about this film, so I really cannot really comment about this film. Other than it's got mixed opinions. Those are the special features. So yeah, that's the Babadook. So I know that goes for a pretty penny. Next one is a Hammer, starring Peter Cushing. This is The Evil of Frankenstein. I love this movie. I've seen this film multiple times. One of my favorite Frankenstein films. Those are the special features. Highly recommend that one. I recommend any Hammer film, to be honest with you. But I'm a big Hammer nerd anyway. The next one is a good werewolf flick, and that's Ginger Snaps. Love that cover art. Bunch of special features. I wanted to pick up the box set, the German box set, media set, but I think they're taking the mick with the prices, to be honest with you. So I kind of left that one. That one has all the trilogy. But hopefully Scream Factory will release the other two one day. I know they're not as good as the first one, but because I've seen them already. But the next one is a George A. Romero film. That's Land of the Dead, starring Dennis Hopper. Yeah, I mean, was a decent zombie film. I quite enjoyed this one. A lot of people like Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, but I like this one. I like this one. It was different. It was unusual. Lots of special features there. Great gore in that as well. Next one is a John Carpenter flick. I've got this movie so many times, different labels. They Live, starring the great late Roddy Piper and Keith David there. Yeah, and a bunch of other people stars in this film. This is a great sci-fi horror. One of my favorite and one of Roddy Piper's best movies by far. Yeah, don't know what's up with the hole punches there, but I don't care about that. I've got a spare slipcover anyway, so whatever. Anyway, that's They Live. And speaking of slipcovers, guys, I have got a bunch of slipcovers from Scream Factory I do want to sell. So I'll probably do a separate video to that one, just to show you all the ones I'm selling. To give you an idea. Some of them are really hard to get as well, but here on my channel, you will pick up a bargain. I promise you that. The next one, this one goes for a lot of money. I do know it for a fact. That's Jeepers Creepers 2. Not as good as the first one, but I like this one still anyway. I don't care what anyone says. I like this one. Next one is Fender Bender. I hear it's a good one. I haven't seen this one. I'm going to speed this video up a bit because there's a lot of movies to go through, guys, and I don't want to keep you more than an hour in this. So Yeah, I don't know. I heard this film is good, but oh, we'll see. The next one, these are in no particular order, by the way. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to show you these three together. Sleepaway Camp 1, 2, and 3. Obviously, to me, in my opinion, the first one is the best one. I love all the cover arts on these. Yeah, I mean, Felissa Rose. The only movie I really know her in, to be quite honest. I'm sure she's got other movies out there, but that's when I actually discovered this actress, to be honest, when I actually saw this film a few years ago. But I never seen this back in the day. I may have been too young, or I don't know. But I like this film. I've seen it multiple times now. Bunch of special features. And I know all these three here, they go for stupid prices online. I mean, when I say stupid prices, and I mean silly prices, you know. That's the features on the second one. I mean, those scalpers, man, they really hit you hard there on the bay. Anyway, that's 1, 2, and 3. The next one is a zombie post-apocalyptic film or something like that. Night of the Comet. I don't really have much memory of this film. I've only seen it a couple of times. Once being first time in my life, and the second time was like about 5, 6 years ago. So I remember it being a bit very, very slow, bit disappointing, but you know, each to their own, I guess. Everyone's got their own perception on the film. I just thought it was a bit too slow to my liking. The next one, this is a great remake. Probably one of the best remakes I've seen, to be honest with you. And that's the Dawn of the Dead. I love this film. This is such a great remake. I've seen this movie multiple times. I mean, probably about 20 times. It's one of my favorite zombie films. I mean, you know, the George A. Romero Dawn of the Dead obviously being like #1 spot. Day of the Dead is #2 spot. And I have to put this one on #3 spot because, you know, I absolutely love this film. The plot, the storyline, the acting, the actors, you know, the gore. Fantastic film. I can't say enough about that film. The next one, Phantasm 2. Didn't really need this one, to be honest with you, because I do have the box set. I have 2 different versions of the box set. But what you gonna do? I think I bought this before the box sets anyway, so I've had this a while. I like this film. This is a decent film. The first 3 are the best 3. First one being the best one, and then all the rest after that follows, yeah, not all that, to be honest with you. Next one, starring Jamie Lee Curtis, and that's the Terror Train. Yeah, this was a decent film. I quite enjoyed this one. Those are the features. Terror Train, decent watch, decent slasher. The next one is, this is the 40th anniversary edition of Carrie. This is the original Carrie film. Lots of special features there. Sorry about that glare. There you go. It's better, isn't it? It's Carrie. I haven't opened this one, believe it or not. I haven't seen Carrie in a long time. But yeah, I own it about 5 times, in 5 different versions. Go figure. The next one is Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. I haven't seen this one. I know, I should have seen it, but I haven't seen it. Let's see if I can... Oh, on the floor here, guys. Yeah, I don't know nothing about this film, and other than I know it's an anthology. The next one is Night of the Demons, another great classic. Lovely cover art. I love that cover art there. This is a great film. I highly recommend this one. Best one out of the trilogy by far. The next one is this is a 3-disc set of Army of Darkness. Can't wait for the new Evil Dead. I cannot wait, to be honest with you. Bruce Campbell rocks, man. He's one of my favourite actors. The acting, the humour, the effects, the gore. Just great trilogy, you know. Well, it won't be a trilogy anymore now with the new one in the making, but still, they're all good. I highly recommend all of the Dawn of the Dead. The Evil Dead, beg your pardon. But this is Army of Darkness, and this is the third one. This is highly entertaining. I really enjoy this one. Great film. This one I haven't seen. Itsy Bitsy. Some spider creature feature film. Haven't seen this one. But I like anything with spiders in it. Giant spiders and creature features. I love all that. I can get, you know, hold of these at a good price. I'll pick them up all day long. The next one is Pumpkinhead. Great film. Love this one. One of my favorites. Yeah, what can I say about this film? Other than it's a great film. Highly recommend this one. I prefer this one to the second one, to be honest with you. A lot of people prefer the second one. I don't know why, but I like the first one. That's me. It's Pumpkinhead. Highly recommend that one. This one I've never seen, The Screaming Skull. And I like all of these old Hammer, or I think this is Hammer. Not too sure. I'm not certain about that, but anything from this era I love. It's black and white. So not many special features there. The Screaming Skull. I had this for ages. Still haven't seen it. Oh, this is not the slipcover edition. I must have had that mixed in. But anyway, you've seen it now, so we'll carry on. The next one is a Wes Craven release, and that's Shocker. I haven't seen this film in years. I like this film. A lot of people don't like it. I need to revisit it, to be honest with you. It's been a long ass time since I've seen this one. Bunch of special features there. I need to see this one again to refresh the memory. I really can't remember it too good. But from what I do remember, I liked. That's a shocker. The next one is The Return of the Living Dead. Loads of special features there. Great release, great zombie flick, man. This is such a good film. I highly recommend that one. Just like this one. Good classic 80s cheese. The Burning. Great film. Great slasher. I absolutely love this film. Highly recommend it. Even if it doesn't have many special features, it's still a great film. Still a great addition to own. Cover art is fantastic. I love that so much. This is a great film. The Burning. This is the first Jeepers Creepers. Another good movie. This one's a bit better than the second one, but I like both of them anyway. The third one's not good, but this is a great one. Very unusual horror flick, I must say. Another John Carpenter film release here. This is The Prince of Darkness. I like this one. I've seen this one recently, actually. I've seen it last week. It's not as bad as what people make out to be. It's actually quite a decent film. It's got a great premise to the film. Very creepy film. Good acting. Cameo role by Alice Cooper. You know, Donald Pleasance there. A bunch of other people there and stars in the film. But this was a good movie. I quite enjoyed this one. That's Prince of Darkness. Those are the features there. I've got this movie so many different versions. I like it anyway. The next one is Child's Play. Killer Doll film. This is one of the best ones. I think Child's Play is probably one of the best ones out of all of them, to be honest with you. But if I had to be picky, I think the first three are the best three. The rest, they're watchable. This being the best one. Obviously the original first is always going to be the best, but the other two are decent. But the other three, the rest of them, I don't know. I don't know. The next one is Clive Barker film. That's Nightbreed. This is the director's cut. The next one is Dog Soldiers, which I've seen last week. Still love this film, still enjoy it. Bunch of special features. The quality on this does not good. I want to see a better quality release on this one. That's Dog Soldiers. Yeah, I hope they release a 4K of this one, because this is such a good werewolf film. The next one is another John Carpenter classic. This is The Fog. Love this film. Absolutely love it. Everybody knows The Fog. I mean, if you don't, man. Next one is Prison. It's been a long time since I've seen this one. I remember liking this one a lot. I can't remember who stars in this film now. I can't remember. That's Prison. It's got good practical effects, zombies in it and all sorts in there. All sorts of supernatural stuff. What can I show you here? Oh yeah. H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond. Wicked cover art. I love that cover art. Yeah, this was a weird ass film, but I really like this one. Highly recommend that one. Very, very entertaining. Great practical effects as well. Now we've got another Hammer one. This is The Curse of the Werewolf, starring Oliver Reed. Love this film. One of my favourite Hammer horror films. Loads of special features there. I haven't had a chance to check this one out, so I don't know if this is the fully uncut version of it or if it was one that was televised on television where it's been cut heavily. I'm not too sure. I need to see. So I probably will pop this one in very, very soon because it's been on my mind for a while now. This is another Tales from the Crypt. This is Demon Knight. Yeah, this was a decent watch. I quite enjoyed this one. Good anthology film. There's a bunch of special features there. I think that's it with the slipcover editions. Like I said, don't be disappointed because I do not have all of them. You know, there's a lot I don't have. So I'm gonna go through these really quick now because my arm's killing me and it's quite a lot of films. So I want to make sure I want to do this video one take, one time, because I don't want to do any edits or anything. Boris Karloff, Diamonds to Die. Haven't seen it. Or maybe I have, but I can't remember it. But I haven't seen it as of late. Vampire Lovers. Yeah, this was a good one. Starring Peter Cushing. Ingrid Pitt. This is a classic, guys. You know. Just the features. Next one, starring Kirk Douglas. Saturn free, sci-fi, horror, or thriller, should I say. When an android goes haywire in space. I haven't seen this film in a long, long time, but I remember it being very enjoyable. I need to see this one again very soon. Pumpkinhead 2, Blood Wings. It's definitely out of print. Goes for stupid money as well. But as I said before, I prefer the first one over the second one. Still waiting for the third one and the fourth one and the fifth one to be released. But when Scream Factory would release them, well, I guess we'll never know. The Crawlers. I haven't seen this one. I think this goes under a different title as well, which I can't really remember now. Damn, there's a lot of special features on that. Well, actually, there's a synopsis. It's actually not that many special features. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know anything about that one. The next one. Howling 3, an Ozploitation werewolf flick. It's got nothing to do with the first Howling or the second one, but I still enjoyed this one. I still enjoyed it. This was an entertaining one, The Prophecy. I really like this one. Yeah, it's a good creature feature. Yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. This was really entertaining. It was a bit of a slow burn, but the payoff at the end was good. The next one is The Spell. Here this comes highly recommended, but I haven't seen this one yet. watch that. Next one is Circus of Horrors. Don't remember this one, so I'm going to say I haven't seen it. I'm a bit hesitant because I have seen most of the, you know, this kind of era of horror films like Hammer and Amicus, and so I'm a bit hesitant about that one. Don't really recall it. Another one I seen last week is Bug. Yeah, this one was okay. Creature feature. Not bad. It wasn't the greatest. It was a bit of a slow burn, but it was okay. Next one is Women's Prison Massacre, which I haven't seen. Surprise, surprise. I like prison films though, so I'll be happy to watch that one. This one doesn't get much love, and I think it's very underrated. That's Bad Moon. I think this is a very nice, very good werewolf movie. I just think this film doesn't get mentioned much, but I highly recommend this one. The werewolf transformation in it, the kills in it, the gore, the acting. It's a pretty decent film. I really enjoyed this one. I highly recommend. You can pick this one up, guys, and you like your werewolf flicks, you'll like this one. I promise you. It is a very good werewolf film. I highly recommend that one. And I think that is still available online. It doesn't go for crazy money. Hashtag horror. Never seen this one. This was a sporadic buy. I know nothing about this one. I'm sure it's not all that, but just still haven't gotten around to checking this one out. That for ages, actually. The next one is starring Dirk Benedict. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed it. Interesting movie. It's different. The next one is a Kevin Tenney film, and that's Witchboard. I love this film. I've got this one. I've got various versions of this film from different various labels that put this one out, and I've got a bunch of them. This is the Scream Factory version, pretty bare bones really. There are special features, that doesn't come with a nice slip or anything like that. But I'm happy to own that one anyway. The next one is another creature feature, and that's The Nest. I did see this one, but I don't remember it. Can't really remember it at all, to be honest with you. But I like creature features, so anything that's creature feature, anything to do with insects, bugs, spiders, anything like that, I'm all over it. I'll buy it. The next one is another Hammer film. That's The Abominable Snowman of the Himalayas, starring Peter Cushing. I love this film. It's one of my favorite movies. Shot in black and white, obviously. But I absolutely love this film. One of my personal favorites. I don't even remember how many times I've seen this film. I love it, even till this day. It is very outdated, but I still love that film. The next one is The Guardian. I haven't seen this in years. So I know it's about a witch that feeds babies to this tree or something like that. It's been a long time, guys, since I've seen this one, so, but I remember it being gory, not crazy gory, but the effects were good on it, put it this way. It had a good story, so I can't wait to revisit that one. The next one is Superstition. This one I have not seen, believe it or not. I know I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this one. This is one of those movies that I'll say I'm going to watch, but probably won't end up watching it until 5 years down the line. But I'm going to try and watch this one very, very soon. In fact, I'll probably watch these two back to back. This one's out of print for sure. Martin Landau stars in this one, starring yeah, Martin Landau. Who else? Oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. I'm drawing a blank, guys. Anyway, this is Without Warning. This is a great sci-fi horror film. Jack Palance, that's it. There you go. But this is a great. I love this film. It's not for everyone, but I like it. I like it. I mean, I know it looks very cheesy, right? But I find this movie very entertaining, very creepy. I like it. I like movies like that. Anything that's set in the, you know, in the forest, and I love all of that stuff. The next one is another Hammer film, and that's The Devil Rides Out, starring Christopher Lee. Love this film. Great satanic movie. Witchcraft. This has got everything in it. Those are the special features. I need to work on this bloody glare I keep getting, guys. You can give me any tips, guys. Please leave a comment down below. You know, how the hell do you get rid of all this stupid glare? The next one is Alienator. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know a thing about that movie. Looks kind of weird. Next one is another Hammer film, and that's The House That Dripped Blood, starring Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Oh no, is it Christopher Lee? Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. Yeah, this is one of the recent ones that I picked up. I know this is an old release, but you know, it's been I'm a bit behind collecting Scream Factory. The next one is Howling 2, another Christopher Lee movie. I enjoyed this one. I thought it was quite entertaining. Bit of a slow burn, but I enjoyed it. Love that cover art, man. And I'm glad they kept the original cover art as well. I hate when they muck around with the cover art and, you know, they change it all up. I hate that. I like when they just leave the art as it is, original. Give you that, some of that, you know, 80s nostalgic look to it, you know what I mean? Just keep it original, man. See, like the new Howling movie that they're releasing, you know, with the Steelbook one. They're releasing the original cover art, but they're mucking around with the colours. Why? Just leave it alone. Do you know what I mean? It's so annoying when they do that. I know, the next one is Ben. I know there's Wellard as well. I don't have that one, but well, I do have it technically, but not in Scream Factory. I've actually got the box set. and I just didn't feel the need to double dip. This was just a middle of the road film, you know. But like I said before, anything that's creature feature, I love. The next one is The Incredible Melting Man. I love this film. Absolutely love it. Great gore on that one. Great effects as well. The next one is Ghost Town. The next one, this is a Roger Corman release, Battle Beyond the Stars. Great sci-fi classic here. Great cheese. I like this one. Good action in it. Good sci-fi action. Excuse me, guys. I think the old palate's getting a bit dry here. Talking so much. Another Roger Corman release. Humanoids from the Deep. I love this film. Seen this one last week as well, or 2 weeks ago. Great classic. Good creature feature as well. Very good film. Unlike this one, the Senator. I've seen this one a few days ago. No comment. Just to sum it up, one word: boring. To be honest with you, I'm sorry for those who like this film. I just found it dead boring, to be quite honest with you. I've got nothing to say about this film, because when I don't like a film, I just don't have any interest in the film. This one was boring-ish, not bad, like middle of the road. About people. I will say one thing: don't let the cover fool you. That's all I'm going to say, without giving any spoilers. Just don't let the cover fool you. This was like middle of the road for me. Next one is Time Walker. I know this is very hard to come by, very expensive and out of print. I think this was limited to 1,000. I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. Next one is Death Valley. I haven't seen this one in years. Really can't remember it. So I'm just going to plow through all of these guys. Fucking, I've got so many of them. Scarecrows. Love this film. Great Scarecrow creature feature film. I love this film. I love the setting of this film as well. Oh wow, okay. The next one is Ninja Theater Domination. I know this one had got re-released with a slipcover. I'm not involved with that. I'm not going to double dip on this one. This will do me. I'm not going to really buy it again. This was just over the top cheese fest action film. That's all I'm going to say with that one. The next one, Deadly Eyes. Great killer rat film. This is out of print. Goes for a pretty penny as well. I think it sells for about 50 quid, I think. Used. The next one is Deep in the Darkness. I only ever seen this one when I got it the first time. I quite enjoyed this one. Yeah, it was a creepy setting. Good acting. Not know any of the actors or actresses, but I still liked the film. It was quite a good, decent watch. It's Deep in the Darkness. I recommend this one. If you can find this one, pick it up. I mean, Don't pay an arm and a leg for it, but if it's a decent price, pick it up. You won't be disappointed. The next one, Strays. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know nothing about this one. I haven't got a clue. The next one is The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. Peter Cushing. Great film, this one. Martial arts, vampires. This one's got the lot. You got the Shaw Brothers in this one as well. Look at that cover art. Got Dracula in this one. This is a fantastic film. One of my favourites by far in this collection. And the next one is The Final Terror. One of those backwoods slashers, I would say, in the woods. Not many kills in this film, but it was still highly entertaining. Okay, now these last few, I'm just going to plow through all these guys. These are all double features. I don't have all of these, but I'm always looking out for these ones. I haven't got all of them, but I think I've got most of them. I know they're quite expensive. Alright, where shall we begin here? So, this is the first one. This one has been released so many times. This one, I've only seen it in this double pack. Both decent films. Yeah, I think 88 Films released that one. And I bet they'll release this one as well. And the other double one is Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror. I haven't seen this one. I know all of these, what I'm showing you now, they go for about 40-50 quid. Bad Dreams, Visiting Hours. This one's like a Nightmare on Elm Street ripoff, but I still enjoyed this one. I still enjoyed it. I mean, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that's just, yeah, that's a small gripe I have with that one. The Outing, The Godsend, aka The Lamp. Haven't seen the Godsend though. But The Lamp I've seen a few times. Good movie, that one. Millennium, Rota. Both good films. Both middle of the road, I would say. This one's like a Terminator rip-off, Rota. But I still enjoyed it. X-Ray and Schizoid. Both of these got released by the Slasher Classics release. I own them again, but I had to pick this double feature up a couple of weeks back because it was only a tenner, and I was surprised it was a tenner, to be honest, because when I looked online again for it, this sells for about 50 quid, maybe 40 if you're lucky. The next one is Tentacus and Reptilius. Double feature, double creature feature. Next two is The Curse and Curse 2. The next one is Ghost House and The Witchery. Both decent watches, I would say. Yeah. This one, Linda Blair, David Hasselhoff. stars in it. This one I can't remember it. Ghost House. I really can't remember who stars in it. I really can't remember. In fact, I can't even remember the movie. Oh man, I've seen so many films, I really can't remember. Honestly. Next two. Empire of the Ants, Jaws of Satan. You know, if you can pick these up, £10–20, just do it. They're worth it all day long, you know. Because I do know for a fact that these ones, they go normally about £40–50 now. They're all out of print. Cellar Dweller and Catacombs. I know this was boring. This was a good werewolf. I think it's a werewolf film. Yeah, I think it is a werewolf film. Or some kind of a creature feature. But this Catacombs was a bit boring, to be honest with you. From what I remember. Need to revisit that one again. Okay, and then the last one, or ones, is TerraVision and the Video Dead. And as I said before, I don't have all of them. There are still a bunch out there I'm hunting down. Yeah, as you can see, surrounded with my movies. I don't know why, but I had these two in my collection, and the Scream Factory ones. I don't know why, but I know these two got released by Scream Factory. I don't know why I've got them in there. But yeah, that's all my Scream Factory, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was rushed, but it's almost an hour long, this video, and my time is limited. But as I promised, I wanted to get this video out to you as soon as I can, and I did. So the next video, I don't know yet. It might be my Vinegar Syndrome. Just tune in again. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe, share, like, drop a comment down. You know, thumbs up or thumbs down. Any interaction would do. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys spending the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me. I respect every one of you who watches my videos, even the haters out there. It's fine. I know I'm not the greatest YouTuber out there, but I'm doing my best, guys. I'm doing my best. You know, just sharing my passion for, you know, I love movies. I love horror films in general. And this is a great platform to just show that off. You all take care. Take it easy. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care now. All the best.